NBA sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Hoosier State, where Colts fans rise to their feet with the striking of the anvil as it is time for football here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indy. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Indianapolis Colts. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys, losers a week ago, trying to turn things around here. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former Texas Longhorn, their rookie quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
Exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's second down.
Out at the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw again. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And now a stoppage, and it looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. First and 10, Taylor now. Muscles him off. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here. And we'll step aside. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave it with a third and about 3 to go. They'll look to throw here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And now a stoppage. It looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
So out come the Patriots here to get their first shot on offense. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Patriots First down.
They'll go back to Henderson on first down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That good for 22 and a first down.
That's another Patriots first down. A gain of 22 yards.
Again, it's Henderson.
First down.
41 yards rushing for him now to this point. The Patriots have 13-3 now on the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
That's another Patriots first down.
Here's May. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. There you go, it's a gain of 4. And it'll be second down.
Second and 6 at the 10-yard line.
They'll throw with May. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
And the Patriots first down. First and goal, New England.
Looking to throw, May. Well, they're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. And that penalty will move the ball to the 1-yard line.
It's so difficult to cover a fade route, and you talk about into the end zone, and sometimes you panic a little as a defender, and the offensive guys are really smart. Sometimes they jump back into you and create the contact.
To the air, May. Touchdown! Najee Harris, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Pats have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Shreds it with a stiff arm. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
That's good for the Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
49-yard line.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. That complete to Downs. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 31-yard line. Give them 18 on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
The 31-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. Pass caught right side by Taylor. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be second down. Well, you look at this Patriots defense. They're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it understand what you have to get done. And finally stop some people. Put them on the ground.
10 yards to go.
Back to throw again. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked at the 38. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. Well, good start for him in this one here in the first quarter, and he's now 2 for 2 on field goals.
And I know while the offensive coaches are telling their guys, hey, let's leave the kicker out of it unless it's an extra point, this could pay dividends if this game is tight down the stretch. His confidence is going to be sky high if they need him for a big-time kick.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. Throwing here is May. This is intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will, 1st and 10. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
15 yards on the play.
A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And he takes it in for a cold score. A great effort there. Scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Colts are able to move back in front. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right and an interception's result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. May going to give it to Henderson. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
To throw, it's May. He's got a man, complete. And off touchdown, New England.
Number 8.
A big play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Patriots are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
The fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Here's a 2nd and 7. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll set up a throw. And it is caught. And he is going to have the Colts first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He'll look to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Arnold Ebiketie showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here's Blake Gillikin now. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Fielded at the 20. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Patriots take over. The Patriots offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard. Currently 2nd in that category. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Henderson. Well, he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
For a Patriots, first down. 1st and 10.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. May looking to run. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Henderson running straight ahead. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run. All right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
Patriots, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, New England.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Colts 7-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. DJ Chark, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 8. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. Last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Second and 11. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10. And
they'll look to throw down. 1st down. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 40.
Back to throw here. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 8.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Back to throw. This pass left side to Downs. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. 2nd down and 3, ball on the 7. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Colts get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Not surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game.
Set to kick off.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Patriots offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And the Patriots.
From the shotgun, it's May. A short throw to Musgrave. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Second down and a little more than a yard here. On play action, May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Now a first down carry for Harris. And that will get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one wide to the left from distance. It's no good. So a tight one so far, 1-point game at the break as we check. Only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Pats offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's been a consistent force offensively all season. Currently ranked amongst the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. 97 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. You take a look at his receiving numbers so far. He's been terrific. Up over 100 yards now for the game. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. From the shotgun, May with it. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots are able to extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. York on now for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They gets 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The tight end in motion right. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They run once more with Taylor. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain from him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide-open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete. Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. This from 44 yards out, left hash. Carlson able to put this one through. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. May looking to run. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Patriots.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 111. on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And a Patriot first down.
From the gun, it's May. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, New England.
A great effort there. 38 yards. And the Patriots are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw. This taken in by Downs. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And they're going to have a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. A short one there, caught by Warren. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. A 4-yard gain. The Colts send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll look to set up his blockers. This is one of the dangers of going for the punt block.
And you know before you even call going for the block, it's a risk-reward play. So many factors come into it. They went after it, and you know punters, what they do? They leave their leg up in the air an extra count or two, hoping someone comes into contact.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Open man, the tight end Warren. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren, 26 yards. And the Colts are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. And that flag accepted. For the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
That's good for a Patriots first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down,
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. First down, and they go back to Harris. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
This out quickly to Williams. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
A gain of 6. And the Patriots, first down. It's a gain of 6.
Looking to throw. May. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll throw with May. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 15-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Harris running straight ahead. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And now they're in the hurry-up.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back on into the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of
a minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. A lot of pressure here for Cade York. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. York able to send this one through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
For the Colts now, they're ready to get the football back. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a 1-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. And he's able to break out a 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Here now, 2nd and 4.
6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Connecting over the middle with Downs. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
At the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw again. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Emmanuel Forbes on the coverage.
Back to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show, as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the former Hurricane, Damian Martinez. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Second down and 4. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he's going to have the Patriots first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up the midfield.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. 31-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To the 27-yard line.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
This is Stevenson. And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Patriots can run it out from here. It's a gain of 6, and that ought to just about do it.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Patriots.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Setting up the screen, Harris. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Pats, they finish things off in style, putting a bow on a 14-3 regular season. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title.